should go on vacation. Dragon Shores, yeah. I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt.
Is it working, Professor?
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
It's working. It's working. I've got a dragon. Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach?
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! I'll deal with you later.
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds.
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Spyro 2. Ripto's Rage? Did I forget the name? Yeah, okay, no, I got it right. Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Last time we were here, we went through a whopping 5 worlds in total. Yeah, 5 worlds. Because Glimmer, Hurricos, Sunny Beach. I have the names right here. Idle Springs, Colossus. 5 whole worlds. One of them we actually managed to complete to its fullest. This time, though, we're going to go through the remainder of Summer Forest and see what we can... Yeah. Oh. Interesting. Alright, out the gate we have ourselves a puzzle. We've seen that there's a gem past here, but... Well, it's actually pretty obvious. We are given just enough room to be able to do that and get ourselves an orb. Not too snazzy. Shabby. Not too shabby. I can words.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
Yeah, this guy is starting to get on my nerves. But
Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
I'm starting not to like this guy. Literally makes us pay for a level. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I should mention, the reason why I said in this episode we'd go back to all the other worlds that we haven't finished yet, that we can finish at least at this moment, is there's not that many levels in every hub world. Suffice to say. For example, this is the boss area right here, which we probably, if I'm willing to bet, have access to already, but we're gonna hold off just a bit. Why? Well, because you have at least another world to go to. Yeah. I remember those being real jerks back in the PS1 era. They also just killed a sheep. Dang. Cold-blooded.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Seahorses without sea. Does that mean they're just horses? Ah, low crab guys. Oh, I love them so much. I wish they didn't have mouths, so I liked them better when they were just idle eyeballs. Well, our objective here is just to get these guys water. Because these guys were cruel enough to just take it away from them, weren't they? The jerks. Huh. We should keep an eye out, by the way, of the scenery, and more particularly the numbers that are on these chambers. Just for a short bit of future endeavors. And now this unfortunately means we can't traverse as normal, but we're good swimmers who have no problems breathing underwater. That or holding our breath, I don't know which. Oh, that's the laugh I remember. The real jerk laughs. Oh, where'd you come from? You ain't anymore. That's right, jerks. You too. Why not? Destroy these crabs. Extra life is always good. Yeah, I don't need to show you now. That's where I came from. And that's a lot of nope. You've seen that correctly, yeah. That was robot sharks. You just hit the button. And we should be able to... What am I thinking? Go upwards from here. Have access to more of the level. Now we can make note of this tower here being 5. Get that going for us. And unfortunately, since we don't have any fire breath underwater, we just have to deal with these guys head on. I will say, compared to the absolute first one, this does feel a little more floaty, and not in the way I would like it. Also, in case you haven't noticed, the monsters no longer drop gems. So, one less thing to worry about. Ugh. Hello, moneybags.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
100 gems. Why not?
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Worry not, he charges us. It's a one-time fee. We can go back and forth with this thing as we wish. But we can at least take note of all the things that we're missing behind by not being able to go through this yet. Of course I said yet. You kidding me? There's no way they would let us get this far away throughout all that and not be able to go through it somehow. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that, but fortuitous. Yes. Worked out. Oop. Camera isn't the best taunt for me at this moment, but still works out. Why can Zoe reload? Ah, whatever. 6. We were missing, I think, all but 1 at this moment. Babe. Alright, hello there. And now we can see the sheep just swimming through water. I was gonna say floating, but... well, actually, that isn't incorrect either.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
Good stuff. Alright. Ooh, well, I guess... yeah, Sparks did need a treat. Come on, you stupid. There we go. Say anything? No. Alright. Well, we have our favorite fiery friend again. It looks like a little bit longer of a fuse, too. Oh. I could have sworn that those opened that. Alright. I guess not. Let's up our fire ability. There is one thing that I know for a fact this can deal with. A fact that we weren't able to actually learn because we didn't do everything in the first level is we can hold down the Y button while we have an ability or something in our mouths specifically. I know, odd, but to aim where we're actually shooting. Something that is very useful, especially in this game. Almost required. That being said, though, it definitely goes without saying, this is a level we'll probably need to complete at this point. Also, these sharks are pushovers when faced with the power of super breath. Try every shark, robo shark. Okay. I gotta say, the fire ability looks pretty cool in pastel. I wonder if we technically could have avoided that. Maybe. Thinking about it, maybe. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot you up here. Use, both of you. What else are we missing? I know the answer, but I need to ask myself that regardless. We are missing something that would be very unobvious outright. I'm talking about going back to the beginning over here. And noticing, you might have noticed it if you've seen the hatch open. There's a giant area up here, which I want to say confuses me a bit, because unless this area up here brings up a lot of questions. Was it closed the first time? Or like, what? There's a lot of questions that just spawn from that idea of like, well, what and why? Particularly like, was that always open? Was the water up here, was the water up in this area always up here? Or did it get filled in the moment we activated the thing? Questions. Questions indeed. But we can tell by looking about, there's a lot to collect here. Don't be discouraged too much. It is easy to miss a lot of things, but that is also what the function of sparks is for, to be able to find all the stuff that we can't see well enough. Come on. I think we're fine enough to start doing more of these missions around here. We can just find the other ones elsewhere. Let's start with... Okay, being directly in front of you.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors. If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
Easy peasy. Now, this is going to be a bit difficult. We just have to have good timing, though. And also a good remembrance of where the other towers are at. Luckily enough, in our case, it was right next door. And that is also why I made note to definitely remember, or at least take note, of where the other towers were. Because I won't lie, I definitely remembered having trouble with this part growing up. Luckily, once again, in our case, we lucked out a bit because it's just right here. And the next one is directly next to it. They're not really much of challenges per se. At least until we get up to the later numbers. Then they become a bit frustrating. A little frustrating. 2 more. And I think for the next one, I will take the help of having this. Because that might help me a bit more. Is it you? Yes, it is. Ah, alright. I could just... There we go. I should probably look out for a critter. Where are they? Oh, almost forgot you. There you go. Now I have at least another hit. We can go down here now, since we don't have to worry about, or actually, we can go through the shark area, since we don't gotta worry about using the thing. Luckily, that was solved pretty quickly. Right here. Ah, yeah. I remember you. Let me tell you.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you're collecting orbs. Please, take this one.
On the PS1 version of that, I remember it being a lot more difficult. Same time, I also remember it handling better, so hard to say. Here, we see hunters here for some reason.
I'm trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
Ready to tame a manta ray? Why not?
Great! Hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
Strange things to say about a friend pet. Ride the manta ray through the course. All we have to do is play Superman 64. Everyone's favorite game. It's not that hard.
Well done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
Why was it in there?
Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course?
Sure.
Okay. Good luck.
It's a little bit harder. Luckily enough, we don't have to worry about pacing. We don't control the speed, we just control the maneuverability, which I gotta say, it is very good. And despite the fact that, don't get me wrong, I realize it's a manta ray, it would probably have better oceanic control.
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
I'm aware it has better ocean awareness. Kind of like how air awareness is a thing. Oh, it's up there. Alright. It has better ocean awareness, or like movement awareness, but it moves so much smoother than Spyro ever does. And I'm sad to say probably ever will. Right down yonder. I had to take a guess, it's probably in the level. Not like around here. Behind this, and I didn't know. No, it's not bad. Alright. It's in this area. The shark area. Oh. I'm stupid. Big surprise. 100%. Perfect. Let's just get out and go along our merry way. Pretty cool. A water level that isn't that bad? This game's looking up just yet. I'm gonna hold off on talking to Alora and instead go talk to Alora. Because there's definitely something else to talk to her about. Like, how the hell did you get over here so quick?
Nice work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated the special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean Speedway. But if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
Speedways are back. And have a bit more up their sleeves. Firstly, it definitely feels a lot faster outright. I think I'll take the supercharger out. You still have everything you had in the first place. You're super fast, you can fly. You're nigh invincible. You still lose if you get in the water. We can do that again. I gotta say, it's strange because this feels like it runs perfectly with all of that, but I will say The camera feels a little bit too zoomed in. Leave that guy out because I can easily reach them and I don't want to risk landing on the platform. Honestly, you'll have an easy time throughout these. It definitely feels a little more. What's the word? Easy is not correct. Skill point acquired. We even acquired a skill point. Dang. Would you like to retry? Normally we'd say no, but these speedways in the second game decided to hide something a little special for you to do. If you walk over within if you still have enough time.
I guess now you think you're pretty good. Well, let's see if you're as good as the current champion.
You can walk over and talk to one of the locals. In this case, Queen of the Fishes, who have been evidently like watching us perform. You ready for a race? Why not?
All right, Spyro, meet the course champion. In order to win the race, you must fly through all the rings. But beware, if Hunter flies through a ring first, the ring will start to shrink.
I don't think they explained this that well. You have to tail Hunter. We're still playing Superman 64. Everyone's favorite game. The issue is if this ring shrinks to its full... If the ring shrinks enough to non-existence, you fail. You're not trying to beat him, you're just trying to match him. And I guess also follow Hunter. It's honestly pretty... I almost want to say easy, but no, I definitely know it's not. It's... I just say challenging enough. Because all you have to do is just keep track of where Hunter's going. But it can be very easy, especially with the camera, to probably lose track of them. That, and they do like to make very sharp turns. I remember in the original, it was very easy to lose track of them. In our case, I think we're a little more experienced to where we can probably easily handle one Hunter. Four more to go.
Great job, Spyro. That was some excellent flying.
That's everything. So now we can go about our merry way. You can quit the level. Pretty neat though, the fact that they decided to add all that. We earned a lot of gems and completed the speedway. All seaweed. Aquaria Towers, all seaweed. Alright, I'm curious enough to look for that. Future me, cut out the parts. Take this. Memory serves, the seaweed that they're talking about is up yonder. Alright, we're up here where... We're up here in the upper levels with our Nova Breath. And we are going to take the moment, get a skill point by flaming and I guess disintegrating all the seaweed pillars. Alright. Is that all of them? Can't be, we didn't get the skill point. There it is. Alright. One off. May as well go for all the skill points too, considering. Okay, maybe we didn't get all of them. I feel like I have an idea. I feel like I know exactly where that's at. It's probably going to require me to kill the sharks, though. I feel like that's where it would be. It'd be where the sharks are at. Not these ones, though. Oh, wait, maybe these ones. Alright, good news, bad news. Good news is, found another place where the seaweed's at. Bad news, you need to go where the other sharks are at. Alright, so, good note for those watching, playing along. The seaweed skill point is only gotten through destroying purple glowing seaweed, and they're where the sharks are at. Guess you missed them. Yep. It didn't even, like, I didn't even bat an eye at it. It's right here too. Son of a alright. I will be set. I even passed one. Jesus. Alright, this one's worth the skill. This one, yeah, there we go. This one definitely makes you earn it. Alright. Let's just go back to a different world. That being Idle Springs. We are missing 50% from Idle Springs. Luckily enough, we can actually do stuff from there. And let's get the intros again. I appreciate them doing that though. Letting us just see if we want. Here we are back in Idle Springs. 50% done with the job. We can just as easily zoom through all of this because all the content that, all the missions, requirements, objectives, all the objectives left for us to do are near the end of the world. And we should probably also have all the enemies dealt with while we're at it, just to make it easy on us. Tikis. Entertaining. They're kind of funny looking tikis. Alright, come on. Oh, you missed a gem here, Jesus. So, something to note out the bat. We are definitely going to need a bit of precision, as well as for the skill point, gonna need a little bit of, I think, luck on our side. Something like that. We also need to be good at puzzle solving. It's another good quality to have in this instance. But Spyro is a game about puzzles. Surprisingly. Ooh, I bet you that's it too. Memory serves. We can go over here and collect our stuff. That's not what we're focused on though. What we're focused on is this way. We are heading off to over here. Unless it's that. I wouldn't be surprised if it was that too. Yeah, why not? Because I want to give it a shot. Tried. I don't think it might be accessible, but I don't think it's meant to be accessible. The skill point quite literally is the hard to reach one. And I can only think of 2 that might fit that bill. Eh. Let's focus on this. We see a bunch of hula hulas. Hula ladies.
It's fabulous to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help me.
We could have gotten a little bit extra dialogue if we didn't myrtleize a bunch of enemies, but whatever. Let's just zoom on through. The goal can be a bit... Never mind.
Look at that. The hula girls' ring dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
I'll be honest, in the first one, the supercharge ability felt a little more like wild and untamed to where it'd be easy to miss. This one though, I think they slowed it down just enough to where this wouldn't be difficult. Oh, that might be it actually, hold on. My mind is just pieced together something interesting. Okay, now there's 3 tikis that are quote unquote hard to land on. We'll see. Not like it's impossible, but that angle specifically. Okay, this was it. Cool. Problem solved. That's one less thing to worry about. In that case, we can focus on the next objective, which is something we wouldn't know outright to go look for. Bet you're wondering, the words I'm saying mean things, but what am I actually saying? Joke's on you, I don't know either. I'm lying, of course I know. We're taking this very much a longer way of going through things to show 2 very specific things. Firstly, no, not that there's gems underwater. We knew that already. We just didn't go underwater before. But being down under here does need... Being down under here is needed for something. Such as this giant obvious hole that is just down here. And, you know, yes, the gems too. The gems are also needed. Duh. But we can also go out and find us a little hidden pocket. And collect gems. Yes, the gems. We get it. Ooh, alright, even better. We can talk.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us. The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
Hope you're good at puzzles. Now this I remember so fondly, because it was difficult, yes, but it was also rewarding. And it feels just so perfect. We turned them all off, as planned. This, I won't lie, this will take some working out to get right. Because it's not that friendly. But if you have enough critical thinking skills and are able to put together, I say as I'm fumbling, and then boop. And then boop. We're getting close. That wasn't it. Nope, wait. So close. I feel like I'm making a small error. Don't worry, I am aware how I'm actually supposed to do this. I've solved this hundreds of millions of times, and I won't get frustrated solely because I can't remember exactly how to do... No, I wouldn't do that. Let's work backwards a bit. Gotten this far, and then boop. Boop. It has to be off shot just a bit. Ultimately, my old age has made me lame.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I mean, I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
See, I can do it. Took me a little bit longer. Just a little longer. And go down yonder and complete the second challenge. Ooh.
This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Feed the idol. Memory serves, he's not fond of redfish. Yep. Each fish you feed him gives him one of the counters. He only accepts blue and yellow. Feed him a red one, you have to start all over again. This isn't the hardest, but it can be very tedious. I think having good timing is vital to solving this puzzle. It's less of a puzzle, more of an activity.
Okay, Spyro, just one more puzzle to go. I'll meet you over by the colored stones for your final challenge.
Definitely suggest being in first-person view for that, just to make it a little bit more easier. Final challenge is solving. We actually walked past it, but I said nothing of it, solely because, well, we didn't get to that part yet. Where we have to solve those weird symbol puzzles.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
So the first one is the star. I can never actually figure out what the meaning behind it all was, but I can kind of give an idea. So star is matched with star. The star is done with a moon.
let's stop.
Okay, never mind. Stars match with a star. The shape of the thing is a hexagon, so not hexagon. Octagon? The color of this is orange, so it must link to that. That's a moon, so it links into this. Oh, okay, never mind.
Nice job, Spyro. You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
For some odd reason, younger me couldn't somehow fit together that the correlations were solely that of what they match with. They literally match each other going. They literally match each other going down the line somehow, and that didn't sink in for me. That's how I feel. Mash my head in with the mallet. Yeesh. This is some silly. First one's always the middle. The star matches with the star. Since nothing else matches with that, it would be the octagon matches with the octagon. The color of the square matches with the star, with the moon over here. The moon matches with the other moon, which is a triangle, and triangle, yada yada, blah blah blah. You get the point. Back then, that didn't make any sense to me because they all had something vastly different from them, but whatever. Thank you, I already got this. Goodbye. We're done here. Alright, what's next? Hurricos, yeah, Hurricos. And I can't actually get the Sunny Beach orbs. And I don't have the skill yet to get the rest of Glimmer. So we'll come back to Sunny Beach and Glimmer once we learn another ability. What I can do, and what I regret the fact that I have to do now, is go to Hurricos. Hate to say it, I'm not the most fond of the rest of that level, but it could have been done. Just didn't want to. But at least it's giving us something else to do before we get to the boss. Which, that skill point is to perfect it. Reminds me, skill points. We have everything in the first world. Right, Hurricos, let's go. Hurricos. We have one primary objective here. And that's it. There's probably some gems there too, but besides that, it's pretty cut and dry. Just head to the exit. We don't even have to like really unlock that many things. We just gotta go for the main objective. All that's really needed is just to unlock the gates to get there. And we've already done so. Let's get to the part I wasn't looking forward to. Ah, crap. Let me tell you what I hate this part. It's tedious. See those guys? Those are purple creeps. Why did I say yellow? Purple creeps.
These gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
It's very hard. So, let's put this in the easiest way I can. All you gotta do is put these orbs in these sockets. Now, that seems pretty easy, right? There's only 10 of them. As long as you do it fast enough, you could probably just avoid the issue of the creeps altogether. Oh, you poor, sweet, naive child. It doesn't matter how many of these you put in, or if you defeat all these guys and still manage to put the thing in. Because here's the truth. Even if you do manage to put all of them back in, it won't matter. See, the real thing about it is you have to keep putting these in until these creeps take them out, so you can defeat them all. The task is not to put the orbs in, the task is to actually defeat all of these guys who are undoing all your progress. And I hate to say it, you have to at least put like one in. That's why I meant by it's very tedious. Hell, I can't wait for another level to pop up to where it's also going to be tedious. But in that one, I will have no problems skipping out on doing that quest, like I have here actually. So I guess I'm not above skipping or completing a level after all. I have my limits, damn it. See, that's what I mean though. The objective is technically lying to you. What it's really saying is it just wants you to go back and forth to just blaze all these creeps who are just undoing your progress. And once you know that, it becomes less irritating, less grating on you, because you know you just have to like put one back and wait for the other ones to just like do their thing. I will say though, I think in the original, it was more frustrating because they were able to actually get away. And like, you'd have to go after the other one instead. This one though, we're a little bit safer, knowing that we can just, you know, blaze them and be done with it. So now that all of them are gone, we can safely put all these orbs back without any risk of interruption.
Spyro, I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
A orb. Alright. Not bad. And it looks like the rest of our gems are this way. Missed one. Over here. Hopefully the last of our gems are somewhere easily attainable. Right, that purple gem. Alright, perfect. Everything's settled then. Let's get that last diode. And just be on our way. Yep, everything else we can't deal with.
Thank you, Spyro.
Yeah. Onward. Now we shall confront the big bad of this world.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open.
Think we're about ready for a fight. Let's go.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There, that's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah? How about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we? No dragons? Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot!
Tell all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar. Quickly!
Now! Go! Crush, get the orbs now! Now, you despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah. I, would have gone after him, but didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Crush. We are going right into it. Interestingly enough, about that cutscene, they obviously do a little bit more to show off, like, it's definitely not the original, but that isn't a bad thing in this case. They're showing off a little more lore than before. Also, this guy's actually massive. We can see that he's gaining a power buff from these valves of energy. Pedestals of energy? I don't know. We just gotta flame him before he gets into them. That it also appears that they give him some protection. I guess more accurately, they're giving him... Oh. They're more accurately giving him... this one... Let's make some shoots to project that. Okay. What am I trying to say? I guess more accurately, he's hurting himself. We're just stunning him and then he gets angry. Still though. I should also say the new actor for Ripto is not the worst. But I still have a soft spot in my heart for, for the original. Which, hopefully if I did things right, you should be hearing them soon. Come on, dang. Okay. these bosses are pretty easy, so I would be remiss if I didn't somehow not get perfect. There we go.
Now, Crush! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but Gulp will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty!
Gulp, come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful! What? The roof? Gulp, get me out of here! So long, dragon.
What a wuss!
Crush defeated.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Oh, if Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. No! Why, you...
New world, new problems. Alright. Here we are in the Autumn Plains. And with the new world and its new problems, we have new worlds? I suppose it's accurate. Oh man, wait a second. Oh, bless me. Thank me. Thank you, me. In the future. Oh. I think we're more than allowed to run around just a bit in this world to see what's what. Especially considering I have time to burn. No, I will say, the first world is definitely tutorial heavy. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But... and I feel like I want to check on something after I'm done recording this. We don't get much tutorial for much else afterwards. So we're kind of free to be on our own vices. Vices? No, of course. Hold on. Before anything. Before... never mind. I was thinking maybe I should go over here to talk to someone very particular, but... let's take this second to talk to Alora.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
Okay, let's talk to her again.
Ripto keeps on taking over our castles. At this rate, moving doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Fair enough.
Ripto keeps on
Oh, I really thought she would do the thing. Maybe, I can probably force it out of her in a minute. In fact, why not? Actually, no. Hold on. First things first. We've seen Moneybags. We should talk to him.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here. And legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for, a small fee? Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skelos Badlands.
Alright, we bought a world. Of course, he decides to be a leech on our hard-earned saving of the worlds and whatnot. I'm going to talk to... Oh. Okay. I knew there was a way to access the worlds, but I'm going to avoid talking to you for a minute and go back to Summer Forest. Very specifically because... to show that we can go between homeworlds now anytime we so wish. And with that, I'm going to show you that Allura, as much as talking to her is neat and interesting, and she looks pretty, let's face it. That's strange. Okay. For some reason, that flight pad doesn't work. Whatever. We can't talk to her anymore. How could she teleport 17 different places before, but now she's not here? Alright. I guess I may as well just tell you about it rather than show you. Fortunately. Go back to Autumn Plains. I wouldn't call it regressing, but she definitely is given a different role after a certain point. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure, like, after the second time or, like, third time she has dialogue with you. Something like that. I don't know the exact point of it, but she basically becomes a waypoint for you to find other worlds when you go and talk to her. Which I guess is fine, because you might not know the locations of every world in existence in these places, but to say it's a little disappointing is is honestly valid enough. But I've jabbered enough. Yada yada blah blah. I think next time on Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, we're going to go throughout these worlds a bit and hopefully get a little bit of help. At least in the sense of where we can progress a little bit more and a little bit further. For lack of a better outro, we'll see you guys then. Later. Bless you.